And so, the diary opens once more. Ah, yes, Turkey, a football nation bursting with drama, chaos, and flair. But this time, the drama isn't on the pitch. It's in the betting slips. You see, the Turkish Football Federation, the TFF, just pulled off the kind of revelation that makes even FIFA blush. Because in April 2025, an internal investigation quietly began. A deep dive into the hidden world of referees and their not-so-secret gambling habits. And by October 27, 2025, the results dropped harder than a last-minute own goal. Out of 571 referees working across professional leagues in Turkey, 371 had betting accounts. Yes, you heard that right. Not 3, not 30, 371. The people who are supposed to enforce fair play have apparently been enjoying the odds. Let that sink in for a moment. That's not a few bad apples. That's the whole orchard fermenting. And of those 371 referees, 152 were actively betting. Actively, as in placing bets, checking odds, and probably celebrating their own corner kicks. Imagine that. You blow the whistle for a penalty and then check your phone to see if your both teams to score bet just hit. 7 top-tier referees, 15 top-tier assistants, 36 classified referees, and 94 classified assistants. At this point, the only thing being classified is how deep the problem really goes. One referee placed 18,227 bets over 5 years. That's more bets than you'd expect in an entire Champions League final. And 42 referees placed over 1,000 bets each. That's not a scandal. That's a loyalty program. And if you think that's wild, wait till you hear what the TFF president said. On October 27, 2025, Ibrahim Hajiyazmalonu stood before the cameras and with the confidence of a man who's clearly out of touch with reality, said, "Let's not look down on those who bet." Of course not. Let's build them a betting space inside the VAR room. Halftime odds, full-time chaos. Welcome to the Turkish Super Stake. According to the TFF, the investigation began in April 2025 and covered a 5-year period, tracing betting activities as far back as 2020. 5 years of secret wagers, anonymous usernames, and probably a few accidental own goals. The deeper they looked, the worse it got. Some referees were betting on basketball, tennis, even esports. But others, they couldn't resist football, the very game they were paid to keep fair. And when UEFA heard the news, they gasped. When FIFA heard it, they pretended not to. But the fans? Oh, the fans already knew. Turkish supporters flooded the internet saying one thing: Mourinho was right. Yes, Mourinho. A while ago, when he coached at Fenerbahce, he claimed he didn't trust Turkish referees. And now, the man looks less like a conspiracy theorist and more like a prophet with a perfect betting slip. The TFF insists that punishments are coming. Investigations will continue. Integrity will be restored. All the classic football PR lines you hear right before everyone quietly moves on. But here's the thing. How do you rebuild trust when the very people enforcing fairness were literally betting on outcomes? When a referee gives a red card, you'll wonder, was it for a foul or for a 5-leg accumulator? When a game has 8 minutes of added time, you'll start thinking, is this stoppage time or just extra odds time? And that's the tragedy here. It's not just about Turkey, it's about the game. Because the truth is, once the house smells of smoke, you can't pretend it was just the burning candles. We love to talk about corruption in boardrooms, about dodgy owners and greedy agents. But when the referee, the final line of honesty, starts treating football like a roulette table, the whole thing collapses. And yet, you almost have to laugh, because somewhere out there, a referee is still blowing his whistle, still shouting for discipline, while quietly checking his phone under the table. Football, the world's game, turned into the world's biggest sportsbook. So the next time you see a Turkish referee pointing to the penalty spot, remember, he's not just giving a decision, he's cashing out.